chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be.
Hi, you guys, and welcome back to ThiChicThrifts, where you come for the fashion, but I hope you stay, because you know I love you. I love you today, honey. It is Sunday, whatever day you are watching this. I love you. I'm so glad you are here. If you just now finding me, girl, hey, all right. I am your host, Shenitra, aka Sugar Mama. Whichever name you call me, honey, just whichever one makes you feel better, whichever one makes you smile. So just know I am so thankful and grateful that you stopped by. I hope that before you leave, you make sure you hit that subscribe button, honey, because I'm always giving y'all all of the tips and tricks that I know when I am out thrifting and all things steals and deals. So this video this week, you guys, is going to be really simple and sweet, to the point. So to my wonderful people who are already here, once you hit that subscribe button, honey, you are not a subscriber. You are family. So just know I go all out for my family, girl. I love y'all. I thank you so much for stopping by. And like I said, this video is going to be really quick and to the point. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know about you, but I love sports. I love sports. So, honey, we're going to keep this real quick and to the point. So, here we go. We're going to jump right into our health vlog of the week and our shenanigans, honey, and you'll see what I mean by that, of the week. So, go ahead and enjoy that, and then we'll get right into this quick haul. So, I love y'all. Let's go.
Looking good from over there. Then he came over and whispered in my ear something he thought I'd like to hear. Ooh, I can't remember more fun than when I am with you. You make everything feel alright. When I'm down, boy, I try to imagine you right by my side, and I just feel as though my life is so complete. You mean everything. Hey, I can't believe how much my life has changed. You washed away the tears and kissed away my pain. Now it's so much better that you're here. You're not just a lover, you're my friend. I can't remember more fun than when I am with you. You make everything feel alright. When I'm down, boy, I try to imagine you right by my side, and I just feel as though my life is so complete. You mean everything. I've never heard you complain, 'cause you're not running. My life is all the way. They really don't go nowhere.
They like they say it's many minutes. Take me like a sparking on the pussy in the east. The simple with the big baby.
Let's go get us a salad, y'all. Yeah.
Motherfucker named Nipsey. I'm turned up cause I grew up in the 60s.
right, y'all. So we are now having lunch, and it's a couple days for the Super Bowl. So guess what we are?
Best Philly cheesesteaks in Virginia, right here, Eagles, Virginia Beach Boulevard.
This place is amazing. Hi, you guys. I just wanted to come to you guys really quick. I know I look crazy. I know I look weird. But I had to take the day off because tomorrow I have to do a colonoscopy. So I'm going to be stuck in the house all day. I'm going to be drinking this huge bottle, but it's something that we have to do. So I wanted to come on real quick just to tell you guys, make sure you're taking care of yourself and whatever procedures you need done as we get older that we have to do, we just have to do them. So y'all pray for me and I'll be praying for you. We're going to get this over with, and I don't have to do it for another 5 years in Jesus' name. So, here we go, you guys. I'll keep you guys posted. See you later. Good morning, you guys. So, I'm getting ready to go for my colonoscopy. So, just remember, make sure you go get all of your important things checked out. And I'll see you guys when we're done. Or maybe I'll just pick you up in the car on the way. I love you guys. And I know God is going to, everything's cool. Just a checkup. Love you. Bye. All right, so we're on the way to the hospital so we can have my procedure. I'm a little nervous, but I know it'll be over real quick. So this is my nervous face.
This is my full of crap face.
But has to be done, so make sure you go get yours done and check when you need to. See you guys when I'm done. Love you. Yeah, everybody, I'm all finished. I'm hungry. See y'all later. All right, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the quick vlog or the vlog that I did. I always try to encourage you guys with my little health vlog because I am no guru in the health department. I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I got, y'all. So I always try to put that so I can encourage somebody. I don't care what type of moving you have to do or you want to start out with, but just try to move and do something. And that's all I'm trying to do. So I hope you enjoyed. And I also know that you already know and saw your girl had to get a colonoscopy this last Friday. So I'm going to throw in a lot of, I guess, tips and things that I went through, and I'll let you know what all happened when it all went through. So I've already shown you kind of the prep and kind of the journey for that week, and I'll let you guys in on what's going on now. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you are new here, like I said, my name is Nitra, and I'm always here trying to show you guys tips and tricks on how to save your coin, because you don't want to fall into that trap of making name brand things or things that are very expensive. Now, by all means, sis, if you got it like that, then do you, boo-boo, as the great one said. I love you and I'm proud of you for it. But as for me, I try to save my twos and fews and be a good steward over my coins. So over the years, I have learned a lot of tips and tricks. So I try to share them with you guys on this channel. Now, I'm just a lover of thrifting, period. But I also shop in other places, so I like to show you guys where I'm getting my deals. So this week I do have a very small haul that I wanted to show you guys. But before I get into the haul, I wanted to let you guys know I did get a colonoscopy this week. I did kind of show a little bits and pieces. I don't want to scare anybody off. The most important thing I wanted to do this week is to bring awareness to having this exam done. I don't care if you are male or female. The age is now 45. So it used to be you didn't have to get this until you were at least 50, or if you had it running in your family, or cancer, or things of that nature that they need to check earlier. So I wasn't feeling good still. I was still kind of healing, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And when I had my throat procedure, the doctor kind of advised, well, let's go ahead and do a colonoscopy at the same time. But honey, I was like, can I just make it through one thing at a time, sweet Jesus? So I did not do it both together. So they ended up making me do what was called the Cologuard. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen the commercial for the Cologuard, but I ended up doing that one about 2 weeks ago. And then when I took the Cologuard, you do that one at home. So I ended up doing the procedure or doing the Cologuard, and you mail it back in, which is so odd, y'all. I was not going to record all of that because it is kind of invasive, but I did do the Cologuard. You mail it back, and within a week or so, you get results, or you have to call the doctor. Well, it did come back that I needed to call the doctor. They did have a positive testing for me, but that could mean anything. So I called the doctor, and they immediately scheduled me for a colonoscopy, which was literally, I got the results from Cologuard, called the doctor, and within 3 days, I was getting a colonoscopy. So I wasn't going to put it off any longer. I figured, let's just go ahead and get this done, because when God sends you openings and signs, you follow them. So for me, it was almost like God was saying, I told you in December, let's do this, and you didn't. Here we go again in January. I'm not waiting no more. So I listened, I got it done, and I ended up having polyps. And that's, the doctor is saying that's probably where the positive test came from, because I am 47. I will be 48 this year, girl. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. So I was not aware fully that 45 was the new age that you should have this procedure done. But my most important thing, like I said, male or female, if you have cancer that runs in your family or anything of that nature, if you are 45 or almost 45, schedule that appointment. Get this procedure done. Now, I do have to wait. When you do have polyps, they cut them out, and then they have to send them off to a lab. Now, this is the hardest part of this thing. I showed you some of the procedure, and I'll tell you guys in a minute. We'll break this up, but in a minute, I'll tell you guys kind of how that process went. But when they send off to the lab, you just have to wait in prayer, and they wait to make sure that those polyps don't come back positive for cancer. So it's just been a stressful week, but I will say that God has truly given me at the moments that I need, the peace that I need to know everything is going to be all right. This is what he is using me for, to bring awareness to this particular, especially in our community. We don't go to the doctor like we should. So we are all going to come in agreement and in prayer that my polyps come back negative, and that we are ready to just hit the ground running. Now, I may have to have one more polyp removed because I had one more left, but it was too big, and I'm going to have to probably go back to get another one removed this year. So you guys keep me lifted in prayer. We are all going to, when two or more come in agreement, I know God is a healer. He has been my healer all my life, and I know everything is going to be all right. So when it comes back negative, we'll just see what we have to do and go from there. But the most important thing is, you guys, go to your exams. Do not be afraid of these exams. So we'll end this part here, and then we'll go to the next part, and I'll kind of explain to you some of the little things that I did that you saw in the video. So I love y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all. So it's like I said, I'm not gonna drag this out. This is video is more for awareness. Now, like I said, to me, 45, 47 is very young, and it's just now the age is 45. So please, like I said, if you are around this age, or you are this age or older and you've never done it, or if you've had it done and it's been about 10 years or 5 years, call to make sure you don't need to have this done again. So that way you don't have these polyps growing and you've waited so many years when you could have just went ahead and got it done. Because I love y'all and I need y'all to be all right, honey. We are here for each other and we need to lift each other up. So this is me giving you the biggest hug and love and information that I can ever give you. So go get yourself checked. Do not be afraid. I must admit, the jug that they give you, and I showed you in the video, and I'll try to show you the jug again, but it's kind of intimidating, but it's almost like a gallon jug. It is probably a gallon jug, and there's a powder substance that you mix up, and you have to drink this all day long. No food, no, you can have chicken broth, you can have jello, but it can't be red. You can't have red anything. They want you to just pretty much drink water and Gatorade, clear Gatorade. So that's what I did. I did it. It took me from 12 o'clock in the afternoon till midnight that night to finish off all of this liquid. And I must advise, make sure you off, make sure you don't have nothing in your way and nothing to do for the rest of that day. Get you a good show you can binge watch, or a good channel that you know you can leave it on, because honey, you will be coming and going all day long. And I mean all day long. So it pretty much just cleans you out so that the doctor can do what they need to do to see clearly on what they need to see. So everything was done. It went well. And we just praying for the results to come back like God said they would, negative. So everything is going to be okay, because I am a believer that God is real and he ain't going to give you more than you can handle, honey. So that is, like, I guess I don't want to like drag this out and make this nothing crazy and bigger than what it is. This is my journey and I'm just sharing it with you. So like I said, I hope and pray that I can help you. If you have any questions, make sure you leave me a comment or a question in the comment section, and I will definitely get back to you. Like I said, to me, the hardest thing is when you do have polyps, you have to wait for the results. And I don't know about y'all, but waiting for results is to me, that's all that other stuff. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But to make me wait a week or 2 weeks for some results, that drives me up a wall. So I will be reading y'all comments. So throughout the week, if you leave me a comment at any day, I love you and I thank you, because I'm gonna need them, because it takes my mind off of waiting for these results. But I thank you guys so much. I love you, and I know that you will be praying for me. It's nothing big. I'm certain that God is. Everything is going to be all right. Whatever it is, we're going to work through this together, because I know y'all going to leave it in comments and I'm going to have y'all to talk to. So we're going to get through this. And if you have any questions, like I said, make sure you leave me a comment. So I'm not going to drag this on. Let's get into this really small haul. I didn't want to just dump all this information on you without having something good to talk about after. So let's jump into this really quick haul, and I mean quick, y'all, because it's Super Bowl, y'all, so we're not going to keep this too long. I love you. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, you guys, so for my first piece, like I said, this haul is kind of like just like a jumble mixture of kind of the things that I was collecting to get my vlog for the week. Now this week I was going to go thrifting, but I didn't get a chance to, because I always go on Fridays. I'm off on Fridays, but because I had the procedure, I didn't get a chance to. And the day before I couldn't go, because you got that whole day of prep, honey. You are in the house whether you want to be or not, or you going to end up like Smokey on side of somebody's house they gonna be like, sugar, that you back there on the car. So I just didn't get a chance to, but I did have some things that I had that I was collecting for a vlog that I'm gonna be working on, y'all. So I love you. And my first piece, is just, it's gonna be these. Now, y'all know I'm always on Poshmark, like hunting. I love Poshmark. Now, I don't know about you guys, and I've always told you about Poshmark, but I'm just a lover of it because to me, it is almost like thrifting and consignment shopping, but you get the wheel and deal, honey. So I found these beautiful, like used, but just really clean Jordans. I've been looking for these for quite some time. And I have a project that I'm going to be working on with these. So I didn't want to buy a brand new pair because I'm going to be doing a DIY in a couple of weeks, but I got to kind of get all the pieces and the idea that I have together. So in a minute, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I found these gorgeous, gorgeous Air Force Ones. Now, these are a kid's 6.5, and that is my size, of course, but it's pretty much a girl's 8, 7.5, 8. But these are, of course, used. They are in good condition. And it's almost like, now I paid $35 for these. Now, these are some very expensive shoes if you buy them brand new. But I'm always telling you, you guys, on Poshmark, you can put things in your cart, not cart, but you can put them in they call it a like. You click the heart and it goes into your like section. And you can leave these there for as long as they're there until somebody buys them, or you watch them over time. Now, I watched these for quite a few weeks, and the price started at 65, and if nobody buys them, they'll stay there longer. And of course, the longer they're there, the cheaper they become. So these ended up going down to 35. And like I said, if you look at it, there are a couple of little things here. It looks like somebody's pants leg rubbed up against. But other than that, it looks like a pristine pair. And a lot of people don't like these little like creases here. I don't care. It ain't that serious for me because I'm gonna wear them, and I don't believe in not wearing your stuff. And I don't walk in the grass. Don't bend your shoes. I don't have time for that. That is why I shop the way I shop. So this didn't bother me at all. It's not dense in it. There's just a little, not necessarily even a ripple, but it's just a little. But a lot of people they don't like them no more once that happens. So it didn't bother me. But I love these. I've been looking for a pair of these red, black, and white ones for a while. So the strings, everything just looks, it's in perfect condition. These are called the Spider-Man Air Force Ones. And like I said, I looked them up and they're like $150 used usually. But I guess these, because they were for a kid, the person was selling them. And like I said, I watched them for a while and then I offered them $35. So, and that's what I ended up getting them for. They still were selling them for $45, but I offered them $10 less and they took it. And I ended up getting them. So I have them for this project, and I'm going to put a picture of the project that I'll show you guys. Hold on, I'll get the shoe in a minute, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. Okay, you guys, so my project is going to be, and let me know, this is probably not going to be for everybody, but this is just something that I have in my head because I went on Pinterest and I saw this young lady with a pair of platform Air Force Ones. Now, I know she made these shoes. I sent a message and I never got a response back to how she made the shoe, where she got the shoe from. So I assumed that she ended up either having them made for her or she made them herself. So, wheels spinning, I'm going to figure this thing out. So I got these shoes and I'm going to show you the picture of my idea and what my inspiration. I will try to tag her name. But she took these exact shoes, and this is why I bought these exact shoes and this platform. Now, of course, I'm not going to leave this platform this high. I got these off of Fashion Nova for $6. But I'm definitely going to, you guys already know I did a video where I show you how you can cut shoes. But this is foam. It's a really hard foam, so I'm gonna cut this to the desired platform, which is I'm probably only going to use about 2 inches because I don't want it to look like that, that shoe from a Living Color. I don't mean nothing by it, but I don't want them this high. So I'm going to combine that and that so it kind of puts that on an elevated level. And they're the same exact height, size and form. But if you can just picture these sitting up a little bit higher. Now, my son told me to leave the shoe alone, y'all. I just might. But I'm definitely going to try. And I hope you guys see the picture that I'm talking about. But I'm going to definitely give it a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's just an idea that I have. And I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy. But if you do, come along on the journey with me when I do it. And we're going to find out together. So that's my pair of shoes that I started with. It's the only pair for this week. This is my only other accessory. Now, this is just the last couple of things that I'm going to show you I got from Rainbow, and I got one thrifting. But just these simple silver hoops. You can never go wrong. And they came with studs. These little fake or faux diamond studs. You can never go wrong with those. But I use, as you can see, I wear these and things like this to the gym. And it was $4.99 for the entire set. But I love stuff like this. I keep a pair in my purse that way, a pair in the car. That way, if you're out somewhere and you forget, Lord, I forgot to put my earrings on, you can just grab a cheap pair of these and put them on, and you're good to go. So get you a pair of these. I got these at the store, Rainbow store. And like I said, it was only $5 for all of them, plus the little, can you see them? There they go. The little studs. So you get so many pairs of earrings for $5, and you really can't beat it because you always gonna need silver. And I like the thicker silver. It looks to me more polished and just a cleaner look. So I hope you guys enjoy those, and we're gonna get to my next piece from Rainbow. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so for my next piece, really simple piece. It's just this cute little crop white top. I'll tell you guys all the time, you always need these cute little basics for the summer and for your undergarments. So when you're wearing layered pieces, you can put stuff like this on under your layered pieces, like the little jersey dress I had on the other day. I showed you guys last week. I could definitely put this on under in the summer to cover up, some of my arms, or right here where this little crease happens under your bust. But I love shirts like this. And I just wanted to show you guys, this is one of the basics. It's really simple, and it's washing out a little bit because it's white, but it's nothing fancy, just a cute little white piece. Now, this one was only $3. It was on sale. And to me, a top like that shouldn't cost you no more than $3. So I hope you guys like that piece. Let's jump into our next one from Rainbow. All right, y'all. So for my next piece, like I said, we rolling through this really quick, you guys. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so we got places to be, and I know y'all got chips to eat. So my next piece is this cute little sweater from Rainbow. And it's just this red, black, and white. And the reason I got it was because of course, the shoes. So I thought this was really cute, and I can get away with this in the fall, in the winter. Well, not the winter, but of course you probably have to throw something on over it. But I definitely can get away with this in the spring, and inside of a building in the summer. So if I wanted to be cute, and it has letters on the side, and it has just this cute little patch on the front, and this 23. But I got it for these. That way, when I come up with my idea with my red and black shoes that I want to try to put together, I could definitely rock it with that. And like I said, I'll show you the picture again to kind of give you the inspiration for what I saw her wear. And I love stuff like that. So I got it for these. It's really, it's not a thick material. It's fairly thin. So like I said, in the fall, in the some of the winter. Like a day like today is not that cold outside. It is a little rainy, so this would be perfect for a day like Super Bowl Sunday. I could throw this over the t-shirt I have on now with those sneakers, nice pair of baggy jeans or black sweats, and I'm good to go. I'm probably not going to do a try on because it's pretty self-explanatory with the pieces I'm showing you guys today. So I hope you guys like this one. And like I said, it has all of these cute little silver buttons, and I definitely could wear my silver earrings and just keep it, when you want to keep it classy, but you want to be comfortable and all put together, you just throw on something like this with those sneakers and it'll take you a long way. But this one was not on sale. They just put it out. I was so mad, but I had to have it. It was $19. And usually I do not pay, y'all know me. But for the idea and the look that I had, when you see these in the sizes, because it was a size extra large, a large, you better get that. Because in rainbow, it's hard to get your size, especially when you're a plus size girl. Because sometimes I can shop on both sides. It just depends on the material. But for this one, I knew I had to get it now because if I go back, the largest was going to be gone. So I hope you guys like this one. And I'm going to show you my quick last piece that I got Goodwill in. And I think you guys have seen it before, but I got it because of the shoes and I wanted to show you. So let's go. Okay, so for my last piece, it's almost the same type of style. And I think I've showed you guys this before, but I wear this thing so much. And now I'm going to get to wear it even more. But this is an authentic Michael Jordan starter jacket. And it just says Air Jordan on this arm. And this one just says Jordan. It just says Jordan. It has all these different colors of red, black, and white. And of course, it has the Jumpman here. It's not too fussy. There are no patches. This one is more simple. And that's why I got this one. I love this one because I can throw on any type of black sweats, go wear this to the gym, whatever. And I'm good to go with a nice crisp little t-shirt. I can throw it on with that, both of them with that white little shirt that I showed you in the spring or fall and be just as good. But I love this one with this also. But I just thought this was a little more simpler without all the patches. Now it does have these. These are more plastic. It's not really lifted. The other ones were more like patches. So I thought this one would be perfect with these. So this one, I think I paid $3 for in Goodwill. Now this one came from the Salvation Army on Virginia Beach Boulevard. If you are familiar with this area, this one came from that one. It does have the authentic Jordan starter, Nike starter, 1989 or 83 on here. So what a find. What a find. So I definitely have on some black sweats, but they are like this same exact material, jersey material. So if I were going to a game today, or not a game, but if I were going to a game party today, I definitely would have threw this on with those shoes and a white, crisp white t-shirt, or maybe even this one, and been look like I was ready for the game. So I hope you guys like this one. It's very, very comfortable. It has stretch to it. The other one does too. It's not that material that it's just tight. That one has stretch also. Y'all know I love stretch. And of course, they both have pockets. Now this one, the pockets on the first one have a button on it, so you can either close them or open them, whichever you prefer. But I hope you guys like this quick haul. I hope you enjoyed the information that I gave you. Now let's get into the last part of my favorite part of the video, y'all, because I get to love on y'all. And here we go. All right, you guys. So before I go any further, I would like to just stop and just kind of just praise God and be aware of this moment. And I hope that the information that I gave you helps you. I really, really do, because it was kind of hard for me to decide whether I wanted to share this part of my journey or not. So I chose to share it because we don't talk to each other this way. And I just thought it was what other reason would God allow me to be going through this other than to help somebody else? So I hope this information helps you in some kind of way. Please do not be afraid of colonoscopy. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Whatever you need to do to keep yourself healthy. And I just thank God he allowed me the time, and I'm not sickly, and I was able to help, go and get these things done without there being something pertinently wrong with me. So please do not wait till something is wrong to go to the doctor. So, I love y'all. I thank you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. And just know, if you have a small business, or if you have a product or something you just want to send me, honey, if you out thrifting and shopping and you find something, girl, and you be like, girl, this girl, she need to show this on her channel, just send it to me. I'll make sure I leave all the information in the P.O. box. Just send me an email. I'll make sure that is down below also. And just let me know. Go check your email and I'll do so. So I love you guys so much. And I just think that there is so much joy in what I'm doing, and sharing this information was kind of difficult, but I just think that, this is not just for me. This is for somebody else who's listening, that you've been thinking about it, or just go, girl. Leave me a message and we'll talk about it together. So just know you are not alone. I know that I am not. God is always with me. And if there's anything that we will learn together on my channel, is that God is there. He never leaves your side. So no matter what you're going through, and as I'm saying this to you, I'm filling up my spirit that I am not alone, that God is with me. Everything is going to be okay. So I know this is going to be a really crazy week, patient-wise for me, but I know y'all going to keep me lifted up in prayer, and everything's going to be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you, and I hope that you have a spectacularly blessed week. And I hope that I get to talk to you somewhere within this week. So I love you. And next week, I'm going to give y'all the praise report that everything is negative and good to go, girl. So we are going to be on our way, and I can start my shoe project. And I just love y'all. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you for stopping by ThiChicThrifts, honey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. And one of the most important things, y'all, I need from you, if you can, please hit that share button. See that share button down there? Hit that button and share this on your social media, or send it to somebody and just tell them you love them. If you don't, honey, I'll tell them for you, honey, because I love you and I love you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Go get your checkups.
Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting.